What's up, you guys? It's Megan. Welcome back to my channel, Peachy Squad. Today I am so excited because we are reacting to Disney World Secrets. Not just Disneyland Secrets, but you know, Disney World Secrets, the park. Of course, I have to prepare because I have a Disney World vacation planned for, September 2022, because that's how far in advance we had to book to stay at one of the 3 main hotels.
Today, let's talk about the mysterious disappearance of Rebecca Corium.
Oh no.
Rebecca Corium was a 24-year-old worker on the Disney Wonder cruise ship.
Oh no.
On March 22nd, 2011, while working on the cruise ship, Rebecca disappeared without a trace. This is one of the last photos taken of her, and it was from CCTV footage. At 5:45 a.m. that morning, footage revealed Rebecca talking on the phone with someone. She seemed visibly distressed. Now here's where it gets twisted. Many people believe that Disney knows exactly what happened to Rebecca, but are trying to cover up this whole thing. Let me explain. For starters, the captain of the ship said that Rebecca was just washed over by a big wave. They then gave...
I had to take a break. So for those of you who are new here, I have somebody that helps me make these videos by compiling these clips from all around the internet and then delivering them to me so I can share them with you guys and we can watch them together in a cohesive manner. I was expecting the Disney secrets where they're like, they paint the walls green when they don't want you to see them. It's called Disney Look Away Green or something like that. Not expecting murder mysteries, but here we are anyway, okay?
They then gave Rebecca's parents a sandal and said that this was hers and it was retrieved from the deck that she was last seen on. Number 1, the sandal wasn't her size. Number 2, it wasn't her style. It was also revealed that Disney had edited the CCTV footage.
Disney is a massive conglomerate corporation. Just because they use cute, adorable branding does not mean that they are any less frightful than some of these insane, big companies that will do whatever it takes to avoid a scandal.
Did you know that each one of these statues in the queue line for the Haunted Mansion tells a story of who killed who? This is the Dredd family. Let's figure out who killed who. First up, this is Uncle Jacob.
Okay.
So Uncle Jacob was the first family member to be killed off. He was also killed off with poison. So the next family member is Birdie. And if you look closely at his epitaph, and you see that bottle at the top, that's the poison he used to kill. But it also tells you that he was shot.
Oh my
Now
gosh.
this is Aunt Florence. And when you see her headstone, you see the gun at the top, meaning she shot Cousin Birdie. And she died due to canary seed, which
never did a dishonorable deed. Sounds like she murdered someone to me.
brings us to the twins. If you look closely, you can see the seed bag. And obviously, since they used the seed bag, you can see the little bird in their kill section. But how did they die? Identical bumps on the head by none other than Cousin Maud. And Cousin Maud is actually the last family member to die. And there you can see that little hammer. But if you're trying to figure out how she died, the hint is to look in the back of her hair. She actually fell asleep with matches.
Oh boy, that's actually really cool. I loved learning that. That is a whole nother level of detail. And I think that they're outside of the Haunted Mansion, right? So, you can put together the little mystery while you wait. So that's kind of fun.
I'm sure by now you've heard of the secret tunnel system under Magic Kingdom called the Utilidors. Well, they're not actually tunnels.
I actually have not. Let's rewind a second. Secret tunnels under Disney?
Well, they're not actually tunnels, and here's why. Picture a typical house in a place like New England. It might have a basement, and then it probably has a first floor and a second floor. Well, due to the water table in Florida, most houses don't have a basement and just have a first floor and a second floor. The Utilidors are the same way. Cast members walk on the first floor, guests walk on the second floor. You can really see that in this construction photo. Look at the ground and how they're building walls up to create the second floor where Magic Kingdom is located. Here's another look at the construction. So although people might call them the Magic Kingdom tunnels, they're really on the first floor, and you've been walking on the second story at Magic Kingdom and probably didn't know it.
That's so cool! And of course it makes sense to easily transport around some of the characters who need to be in certain places at certain times.
You know the waterfalls in Pandora?
Yes.
Well,
so
they're
beautiful.
fake.
What?
And I know it doesn't seem like it's possible, but it's true. Only the ones that are in the far back are fake, and not all of them are.
They're fake?
In this one that's being zoomed into right now, it looks real, but it's actually just a wheel that has this texture on it to look like water. You can see it's just spinning around, and it's literally just a rotating wheel.
I've been lied to. I have been bamboozled. Disney has taken my money and broken my heart for the last time.
Did Disney do this on purpose?
What is
On Main
it?
Street USA, there are these beautiful lampposts with flowers on them. And when the sun hits them just right, they form a hidden Mickey. What do you guys think?
That's cool. obviously, I think it has to be intentional. Disney is always doing so many fun details and everything like that, you know, to build more depth to their park.
Did you know Disney World is its own government? So basically, if your backyard belongs to Disney and they spilled trash in it, they don't have to clean it up. And you can't do anything about it. Because Disney is its own city with its own government. They can write building codes, sell tax-free bonds, produce electricity, condemn property. And the whole thing is run by a government board. They have elections and everything. The residents of Reedy Creek are handpicked by Disney. And hold on, Disney is allowed to have their own building permits and liquor license, among other benefits. So the main part of the story is Disney can basically do anything they want. And if Disney owns even a square foot of your property, don't buy it.
That's crazy, but that's also all governments. For example, if you buy a lot that has a big sewer pipe underneath it, the government can come and dig up your lot at any point that they want. And guess what? They're not responsible for the damages.
The Mickey Mouse Club isn't
Ooh.
the only club at Disney. There is an adults-only VIP area that is shrouded
Yes.
by mystery and
Yes.
never really spoken
The 33
about.
Club.
This secret club is known as Club 33.
Yes! I've heard of this.
Although now advertised as a major attraction for the rich and famous, it was not always this way. It was once a very secret society. In fact, the door to Club 33 in Disneyland was originally painted a very specific shade of green, known as Go Away Green, to subconscious.
What was I saying about Go Away Green earlier? If it didn't get cut, this is Go Away Green. Disney paints some things like this when they don't want people to look at it, because scientifically this color, you don't notice it when you're walking by. You look at something else, you don't look at that color.
It first opened in Disneyland, California, way back in 1967 as a way to entertain celebrities and Disney investors. The membership fee remains incredibly high to this day, around $30,000 and 15.
With Club 33 now established at selling memberships, we have a better understanding of the price and benefits. Oh wait, no, initial price to join is $33,000, annual membership fees $50,000, members include access to all 4 Walt Disney World Club 33 locations, premier passport for a member, spouse, child under the age of 26. It's like insurance. I gotta send this to Zach, sign me up. We just have to conjure up $48,000 of expendable income to go to Disney World.
And there is a long waiting list that rarely accepts
14-year
new
waiting
members.
list.
At least
Aw.
until very recently, when the club opened up a little more to the public. This leads us to wonder who the elite members of Club 33 are, and who has been part of this club over the years.
And are they
What
drinking
really
blood in
goes
the dining
on
room?
behind this closed door in Club 33's secret lounge?
You know, it gives me all the creepy vibes. You know, anytime you picture the elite, I do not picture a club I want to be a part of. I get quite scared of that stuff. You know, Illuminati.
This is a strange one. You may have noticed at certain Disney parks, especially the one found in Orlando, Disney World, there are many cats wandering the grounds.
No.
This is intentional, as the cats are said to be a way of maintaining the pest problem that comes with any outdoor attraction, rats. However, as these cats are essentially wild animals and feral in nature, the employees need to make sure they do not attack the guests, and are actively encouraged to deter them from doing so. The same can be said for the geese which inhabit the many ponds and lakes around the park. A former Disney employee commented, "The geese are the real threats.
Yes.
They're extremely territorial.
Yes.
They hiss, they bite,
Yes.
and they will chase you.
Yes!
So it's best to avoid these particular animals if you spot them while touring the park."
See, here's the thing. I'm scared of geese. Are you surprised? No, I'm scared of everything. But geese, they will get you for little to no reason. You're minding your own business and they will attack.
We talked about the allegations surrounding the closed Disney park, Discovery Island.
Ooh.
It's worth recapping this story of the park here, as
Please.
well as noting that there have been several other closures by Disney over the years. This is not exactly creepy by itself, it's simply the way businesses work. However,
It's creepy to me because my armpits are sweating, okay? So that's all I have to say about that.
the parks themselves definitely have a creepy vibe to them following their closure.
Not the
two
inverted
most prominent
photo!
closures were water parks, Discovery Island in 1999 and River Country in 2001. Both of these are located at Disney World in Orlando, Florida. Rumor has it that Discovery Island was closed down due to the mistreatment of animals.
This looks like a freaking serial killer saw den trap. You would not catch me dead here. Or you would. I would be dead. Here. You might catch me dead in some place like this one day.
Within the facility, and River Country was closed due to the lack of guest demand. The creepy part of all of this comes from their continued state of decay. Each of these parks remains abandoned
I can't
and
breathe.
gated off to the public.
Oh
They
my
are now
gosh, what is
ghost
this?
towns.
Disney, why would you do this? Just tear it down. Just tear it down.
They are now ghost towns, ruled by nature and still located within the main park, but not maintained in any way.
I don't like
they
that.
are overgrown and wild. Disney warns guests to stay away from them and not to trespass,
Who's
as
getting
they are
there?
no longer safe.
Are people
Due in
swimming?
part to toxic pollution around Discovery Island, making the water dangerous, and alligators inhabiting the shallows, which means it's inadvisable to swim out to take a look. This hasn't deterred people from doing so, however, and capturing both photographic and video footage of the state of these parks. Discovery Island especially looks pretty creepy in this footage.
I'm so disturbed. That's safe to say.
Over 10 years ago, you may have remembered footage of ghosts at Disneyland surfacing online. These were some
prefer to
chilling
not.
images. They included a ghost being caught on top of the castle during fireworks,
Where? Ah! I prefer to not. This is not gonna want to make me go to Disney. A
a
ghost?
ghost known as Mr. One-Way getting into a Space Mountain train, two separate ghosts
Here it is, Tyson. Tyson's gonna love this. He's saying this right now and he's like, no way, because I bet he didn't know this either. Tyson loves ghosts. You're welcome, Tyson. A little treat for your edit.
getting into a Space Mountain train, two separate ghosts caught during a maintenance check on Tower of Terror,
You're joking. Ah! I hate Tower of Terror.
this multi-angle security cam footage at Haunted Mansion. This is proof that
Don't
these
do this to
ghosts
me.
actually exist,
Oh,
right? I mean,
my
it has to
gosh.
be. Well, 2020 has been full of many surprises where literally anything can happen, including debunking the ghost sighting videos, and it turns out they were just a marketing ploy for Disneyland.
Oh.
Back in June of 2020, writer and director Christopher Cantwell tweeted that he worked for Disney creating videos for a variety of different departments.
You know what?
This included
I don't know if I'm mad that I just got fooled or if I'm relieved that there's no ghosts in Disney World.
It's commonly known that Walt had a small 500 square foot apartment on the second floor of the firehouse over at Disneyland.
That's cool.
On top of the garage, you'll see a window, and through the glass, you'll notice a lamp. And
I have seen this before. I have. When I'm there, I'm like, what is that? Is there some house up there? I've always wondered what that was.
it's actually kept on every single day. You see, when Walt Disney would stay in the apartment, he used to turn this light on, and it became a way to let guests and cast members know that he was in the park.
Creepy.
The common story told about the lamp is that
It's only creepy because he's dead now. So.
after Walt passed away, they kept the light on to keep his presence alive.
Aww.
Well, there's an urban legend surrounding the lamp, which involves Walt Disney's ghost.
No.
Shortly after Walt passed,
not
a
again.
custodial cast member was cleaning the apartment. She turned the lamp off, went down to the park, and then noticed it was still on. She thought she just forgot to turn it off, so she went back up, turned the light off, and when she went back down to the park, it was mysteriously on again. It's even said that when she went back into the apartment to turn the light off again, she actually saw the light turn on by itself and heard a voice say, "I'm still here." Since that day, they just chose to always keep the light on as a tribute to Walt. It's still believed that even to this day, Walt's spirit lives in the firehouse.
No thanks.
Cast members have reported sounds of footsteps coming from the apartment, and even the curtains have moved on their own. Could the curtains moving be Walt Disney trying to get a closer look into the park?
He's keeping an eye on it. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Comment down below if you believe in ghosts. I obviously do if you could not tell by this video. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to hashtag stay PG, stay kind, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.